welcome to Ottawa. How are you liking it here?
I mean, I love Ottawa. I always love coming here. It's always a wicked time. So we're actually, although we're very well composed and cooling out right now, we're actually super hype. It's going to be a crazy show.
Yeah. What's your favorite thing to do in Ottawa?
I don't know if I necessarily have a favorite thing to do in Ottawa per se. We do a lot of different things here. All the different times we come for the shows. I know we're going to be back soon. After this one, we're going to be coming back for We Day. But yeah, we do a lot of stuff. I mean, regular stuff too. Because sometimes when we have downtimes, we go into the mall. You know what I mean? We'll watch a movie, restaurants. You know what I'm saying? Like we do. You know, we like to enjoy everything that the city has to offer, not just come to a show and leave. Yeah.
So, what does music mean to you?
What does music mean to me? I don't know if it's something that I could really sum up in anything that would take less than an hour. But I mean, music is the ultimate. You know what I mean? Music is something that sticks with you, and sometimes you don't realize how important music is until it's like, you know, maybe 10 years later after you heard a song and you remember a certain part of your life, you start to associate music with things that you know what I mean, experienced in life. So I think music, for the majority of people, just goes hand in hand with life itself.
So how did you get started in music?
Music was just something in the neighborhoods that we grew up in. Music was just always around us, and as kids, music was just one of those things that was just really big. You know what I mean? In the neighborhoods, like there's video games, there was bike riding, and all the rest of it. But our neighborhood, we just loved music. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, my family was a very musical family, just in terms of a lot of DJs, house parties and stuff like that. So I just kind of, you know what I mean, grew up with it.
And are there any fellow artists you admire or look up to?
That I look up to? I mean, I admire a lot of different artists' work. Nowadays it's very interesting because there's a lot of kind of fly-by-night artists. So, you know, not the majority, but a lot of stuff that I listen to, like my iPod is just on shuffle, you know. So for the most part, for these new artists, they would have to do something pretty outstanding, you know what I'm saying, for me to pay attention. But for the most part, I go with the staples, you know, with the heavy hitters that have some staying power. Yeah.
And do you have any advice for someone else who's just starting their music career?
Yes, to just make sure and create your own lane, your own path. That's the way to longevity, and that's the way for people to always remember you. It doesn't matter what it is that you do, you gotta be unique, and you gotta do it the way only you would do it. You know what I mean? Because just like as we are as regular people, like nobody can be a better you than you, and nobody can be a better me than me. And it's kind of the same with music. If it's an extension of some part of who you are, then just be that. You know what I'm saying? And just enjoy it.
So since we're going on in a couple minutes, how do you personally deal with stage fright?
Stage fright?
Yeah, anxiety.
I don't really get that. Luckily, I haven't gotten that for a long time. I don't get stage fright as much as I do like it's excitement. I hate being here right now. I hate this. This sucks. I'd rather just come straight from the car, run onto stage with all the energy. Because the thing is, you get pumped up, you get hype, and then you're like,
chilling, yeah.
You know what I mean? And it brings down the energy. And for me, I'm an energy person, so it's one of those ones where, yeah, I definitely just like to spend as least time backstage as possible. But yeah, we don't really get stage fright or anxiety per se. We just get excited. Like we just really want to go out there and rock it. You know? Yeah.
All right. So lastly, is there anything you want to say to the students out there that are waiting to hear you perform?
I mean, by the time you guys see this, you will have known. They say that we kill them and resurrect them. Like that's what we do every single show. Our job is to murder you guys and bring you back to life. So we're very excited to murder you, and even more excited to bring you back to life. The album, I'm doing 3 installments actually. So the first installment of my album, that's called Kardinal, will be out at the end of the year. So make sure you look out for that. The new single is called That Chick Right There, and it features a brand new artist, actually originally from Nova Scotia by the name of Jason Smith. So look out for him. And yeah, we'll see all you guys just throughout the year, because we are going to be